My top 50 favorite films. Films 21 through 25. Today on Ryan's Cinematic Obsessions. Hey everybody, Ryan back here with another installment of my top favorite 50 films. Today we're going to be handling films 21 through 25. So, let's go ahead and get started. Number 25 on my favorite films list is Buster Keaton in The General. One of my favorite comedies and definitely one of my favorite silent films. If you haven't seen this, you need to see it. It's hilarious. The entire film is a chase, so it's full of action, humor, and suspense. It's about Buster Keaton's character who, is trying. He has two loves of his life, which is what the beginning of the film says. His locomotive, the General, and this girl that he's trying to woo. And through different circumstances, during the Civil War, the opposite side, I think he's on the Confederate side, the Union Army steal his locomotive, and the entire movie is basically him trying to get it back, and his girlfriend, or his love interest, gets kidnapped at some point, and it's just such an amazing, hilarious film. Has some great effects for the time. It came out in 1926, and I don't have the Blu-ray of it yet, but I hear the Blu-ray has an amazing transfer, and Kino Video does. It's like another Criterion for me. They do a lot of great classic films, silent films remastered, and this is a great version too. And so, if you haven't seen it, you need to see The General. They have public domain versions for like really cheap online and stuff, but I would not get those. The quality is awful. And so you definitely need to get your hands on a Kino Video version. I think the image release is good too. I'm not sure. I just always go with Kino. So number 25, The General. The next film is, I know a lot of you guys probably love this film just as much as I do, and it's Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. I've loved this film since I first saw it, the way that the story is told. It's very, it's a non-linear storytelling style, but it's like Quentin Tarantino does everything that they usually do in films like this, and films what any other director would not film. Usually there's a scene in this at the beginning when, the two hitmen played by John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson are going up to do a job, a hit of some kind. I don't want to give away those kind of details, but they're doing a job. And usually in movies it would have them walk. They'd get out of the car, and the next frame would be them walking into the apartment that they're going to. No, Tarantino uses the camera and follows them and covers their conversation all the way up. And that's how this film is. It's very dialogue heavy, hilarious, intense at times, and it's just a brilliant film. All these character stories intersect into just one beautiful look at redemption. The movie has a lot to do with redemption, and it's just such a great film. So if I were you, I would just buy this. And once again, this is number 24. Number 23 is some people's pick for one of the most overrated movies in the last couple of years. I've loved it since I first saw it. I saw it twice in theaters, and it automatically went up on my favorite films list because I could watch it repeatedly, which I do a lot. And that is Christopher Nolan's Inception. And I don't even really need to go into details about this, but I just think it's great, epic filmmaking. It's very original. I know some people say that some of maybe the style of story was stolen from, it's been done before, but I just think as a motion picture, in the way that it was told, the cast of characters, it's a very original movie compared to a lot of the films that were out at the time, which was full of remakes and, so on and so forth. And I just love Christopher Nolan, and I love Hans Zimmer as a composer. It's just a great film. So if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and see it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry you don't like it, but I love it. So that's number 23, Inception. The next one, number 22, is The Treasure of Sierra Madre. This film is one of my most favorite directed films. It's a brilliant piece of filmmaking. It's about two guys, one of them played by Humphrey Bogart, the other one played by Tim Holt. Two guys that are just down on their luck, and they're down in the Sierra Madre, in that area of the, North America, and they want to get rich, and so they team up with this gold prospector played by John Huston's father, Walter Huston. John Huston directs it and has a cameo performance, and it's just about greed and what greed and money and wealth can do to a person. It drives them paranoid and crazy, and this is actually my favorite performance by Humphrey Bogart. It's a great piece of filmmaking, and it's just amazing. And so if you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's awesome. And number 22, The Treasure of Sierra Madre. I love the cover of this special edition DVD. The Blu-ray cover isn't nearly as good as this. I just love this cover. And the last one on my video today is Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront. This movie is probably one of my most favorite movies to watch for the emotion and the inspiring wise. It's very inspiring and standing up for what is right, even though everybody around you, thinks you're a stool pigeon. And it's about Marlon Brando's character, whose brother is, and really he's involved too. His really close family and friends that he's always been around are involved in the union of the Waterfront, and it's very corrupt. And Marlon Brando's character is put in a situation to where he doesn't know whether his conscience is conflicted, and he doesn't know whether he wants to. He knows what's right, and that's to rat on everybody and let the people that have done murders and stuff get put away. And so he's torn between that and his loyalty to his brother, and to the fact that this mob boss, the union boss, has been like a father to him his whole life. Really great film. Marlon Brando, of course, is my favorite actor of all time. I know I said in my Q&A Leonardo DiCaprio is, but he is right now. But Brando will always be my favorite actor. Carl Malden has a great performance as the local priest, and some of his lines are just extraordinary. It's just such a great, powerful film, and I recommend it to everybody who loves film. I wish they would come out with it on Blu-ray, but they haven't yet. It's the 1954 winner of 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress, with Eva Marie Saint, and directed by Elia Kazan, who is one of my favorite filmmakers. So you definitely need to do yourself a favor and check this out. Number 21, On the Waterfront. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be posting another video of my list in the next couple days. So be lookout for that, and I'm also going to be posting a maybe a couple of vlogs while I'm at work, maybe on my lunch break, go over to that park again, just do a couple things, and just I have some funny stories I want to tell you guys, and I think that'll make for a good vlog. And so with that, there's 3 ways of doing things: the right way, the wrong way, and the chat way. See you guys.